San Fran. You know, they ain't got the Aiyuk piece fixed up yet. And they got one of the best left tackles not playing right now, Trent. And he's still holding out. And I know he got big cuckoo's money, so he ain't worried about missing out on some money right about now. From the looks of the preseason game, they need Trent bad. What's up, everybody, man? It's your boy Big Play Slayer. We are back, man. I just finished my 12th training camp, man. Like, this is tough. Man. I've been in this game for a long time, and I'm blessed to make the 53 roster, man, because every day is not perfect. Every day is not granted to you. Just because you signed to a team don't mean you will make it. I'm just trying to tell you, it don't matter. These guys will cut you quick. I love Philly, man, and Philly loves me, and I love y'all dearly. So I'm feeling real good right now, man. Get ready to go to Brazil soon. So I'm feeling good. And guess what? I'm even feeling way better. I know y'all know I'm an R&B guy. Usher is in town. He comes here tomorrow. I got a little off day tomorrow. Me and the wife are going to see Usher. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be doing a lot of singing and dancing. I'm going to try to ask him, can I be back there in the background? You know what I'm saying? I am like Chris Brown / Usher combined. So I'm like Usher Brown. You know what I'm saying? That's what my nickname is on the team. Usher Brown besides Slay. They call me Usher Brown because I got all the good R&B moves. I got all the good vocals. I'm just that guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be really enjoying that weekend, man. This for sure going to be a great weekend for me, man. Made the 53-man roster. Get to see my man Usher, one of my favorite artists of all time. So it's going to be a great day for me. But now, you know what I'm saying? Preseason is over with. Let's get into some football. Preseason is over with. And like I told y'all, 12 years in. And it's been a tough battle. And I know people have been wondering, questioning, what is the tough position right now? The toughest position that went in a lot of battle this year is cornerback. And look, I know last year, a lot of fans want to help you with the secondary. So that means a lot of guys came in and challenging us in that position. So a lot of guys, we upgraded a lot of positions. You know, we drafted a first rounder. So the cornerback room and the DB room was really high intensity, really high competitive day. Like for myself, I ain't know my job was secure, but I went out there to grind and I made a 53-man roster, man. So I'm thankful. And this is the first time, this is the first time that Howie has signed 11 DBs in a long time. I done been a part of this over here for a good minute. And this is a lot of DBs signed. I think we only got like maybe one practice squad guy in the secondary. We used to have like 2 or 3 or 4 of them. But right now we only got one. So a lot of guys are playing, man. It's a lot of young guys. And man, it makes me feel even older. You know what I'm saying? I got Q Rook, got Cooper Rook, Keely year 2, Eli year 2. You know what I'm saying? Reed year 3. It's like, you know, I'm up there. It's about me and JB is the oldest guys in the room. And guess what? I'm older than my DB coach. That's what's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm 33 years old. He's 32. And I'm ready to get ready to turn 34 before he turned 33. So that makes it even more crazy. Like, I'm like, coach, man, I'm older than you. So it's like, should I call you coach? Or can I just call you like something else? But even though I call him CP, I do respect this man because he got his job. So I say, hey, Coach CP. But I'm like, damn, I'm older than my coach. So it's crazy, man. So I'm thankful for, like I said, I'm thankful to make this 53 roster, but I feel like the DBs had the biggest challenge this year, man. We had to really step on the gas, really got to get active because, like I said, we didn't hold our bargain our end of the bargain last year. We didn't play as well as we needed to. And this year going to be a different year, man, under a different scheme, under different coaches. So we're looking forward to this year. So it's going to be fun, man. But it's going to be fun. And let's get into the last preseason game. We got spanked. I got some little secret to tell y'all a little too now. We got spanked though, but I talked to my boy Jet. He's a good dude, real good dude. I told him, hey, I don't know when it's going to be or how it's going to be, but we got to break this tiebreaker up. It's no way. You know, I gave him the upper hand last year. We 1-1 right now. So we got to find a way to get this tiebreaker out the way because ain't no way I'm finna end in no tie. I know I'm getting a little older. He's still getting younger and he's in his prime days, but I'm still competitive. We can't end on 1-on-1. Like, I got to get the upper hand. So, Jet, I don't know how we're going to do this. We talked about this on the field. I don't know how we're going to do it. We might have to set up a day if we doing some 1-on-1s, get like 10 reps or something. And, you know, you get your quarterback, whoever you want you to throw the rock to. You go get your boy from college. You know what I'm saying? Well, we got to get it in before I retire. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when the next time we'll be able to play each other. shout out to Jet, man, one of the best receivers in the league, and congratulations to him on his big contract, being the highest paid non-quarterback. And he earned every bit of that. He earned every bit of it. So that was great, man. We got our ass whooped against Minnesota. A lot of young guys played. A lot of guys made some plays. Coop got to get some good action. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys were waiting to see Coop. Coop went out there and played the best he could. Definitely come off the hamstring he had all camp. And this was his really true first test. So I know how Eagles fans get. Y'all be patient. Be patient. He gonna be ready. He gonna be ready to go. My man just came off a really bad hamstring. And hamstrings are nothing to play with. That he got to trust himself to be able to run, so he don't pull it again. So he's doing the right thing. So the team is doing a real good job of just preparing him and his body to get ready to go for the season. So it was good to throw him in there, get a little action, man. Made a couple of plays, made a couple of tackles, definitely some tackle for losses. So we're looking forward to him, man, being a good help to our secondary, man, and in special teams too, because I saw his punt return skills, even though I feel like I return the ball better than him, but he got some good tape on some returns. So he's doing a really, really good job, man. So it's going to be a good year. And I'm looking forward to our secondary really just being one of the best this year, man. We're going to go in there very coached up, detailed. I'm for sure going to be leading the way. And we got high standards this year. We had high standards last year as well, but you know how that went. A lot of banged up, a lot of injuries, a lot of guys was down. But this year, we're hoping we stay healthy, clean all through the year, and compete each and every play. We know we're going to lose one-on-one battles sometimes, but we need to win majority of them doggone battles, man, for us to be great in where we need to go at. Because like I said, for us to win, and I remember the only time I remember winning was we was the number one pass defense, and we went to the Super Bowl. So I think we got to be top 5 or top 10 pass defense to get to where we need to be going, because that offense over there, they're going to put up a lot of points. They're going to be putting up a lot of points. And I've been reading articles. I've been hearing everything going on. Oh, man, the Eagles O-line be giving up sacks and too many sacks that, too many sacks that. Look, we not worried. Y'all shouldn't be worried, because that guy number 1, that guy number 11, that guy number 6, that guy number 26, and that great O-line with Lane, carrying away, Mulata, all them guys over there, like, them are all pros, like, some of the best in the world at that position. And you think we need to be worried? I'm not worried. I know them guys put in it in each and every day. Them guys go get it done. And they're going to put up a lot of points. They're going to probably want to be the top 5 scoring offense in the league. And for us to do that, one got to be extremely the best he ever been, which he already been. Definitely our Super Bowl run. He need to top that. And I know he can. So I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be crazy. And he had a streak going. He did. He had a good streak going, not completing all the great passes. Everybody loved him. I love Hurts. Everybody was loving him. So who had to be the one to get him. Come on, man. The number right after him. You know what I'm saying? He number 1 was coming out number 1, 2. So it was only right for him to throw it to me. You know what I'm saying? I had to be the first one. So it showed me that he loved me just a little bit. And he was talking a little trash. I ain't talk trash to him because I don't talk trash to my teammates like that. But I saw a little media, little podcast, little media, little thing he said to the media, talking about time. Ooh. He had me a little spicy a little bit in practice. I said, I got so for him when we get to work again. You know what I'm saying? So best believe I'm looking forward to picking off him again so I can talk more trash. Next time I talk trash to him, because he ain't had to say that. He ain't had to say that at all, because I kept it cool. I just said, hey, I know he could be a little mad at me, but it is what it is. We got to get better. But I'm just talking about trash to one. He tried to get off on that. We're talking about time. Yeah, it'll be more times and keep on throwing it over there. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be more times. But, yeah, man, it was a great camp for him. Great camp for the defense. I can say for sure, man, the defense is very, very, very soundproof. The offense looking great is amazing, as always. But I ain't in their meetings. But from watching it on the sideline and going against them, they looking nice. They looking nice and nice. And when I say you 26, like, that is a very, very explosive man. Like, he's great at his job. He is great at making people miss, catching the ball out the backfield, picking up blitzes. He's an every down back. For a couple years, we had like first and second down, and like Kenny come in and get on third down because he's great with protection and good screen guy. Like, y'all know about the giant killer. We got all that kind of stuff because them guys came in on real crucial down, like third downs and stuff like that. But Saquon can do every down. Like, he literally can be in every play if he wanted to. I know Coach gonna have a lot of stuff drawn up for Kenny because he's amazing at what he does as well. But Saquon don't have to lead the field. And I'm still in shock, like, how they just let the Giants just let this man go. Like, the last time they let a person from the Giants go, he went to the Super Bowl and became an All-Pro. So that's all I'm saying. I know he ain't had the best years last year, everybody say, but when we got him, Super Bowl, All-Pro. Hey, come on over here, Giants, because that's what we turn you into. We turn you into a Super Bowl contender and an All-Pro. Hey, pick your poison. Pick your poison. That's what I'm saying. Just pick your poison. And if my poison look like I'm picking, I'd rather be a All-Pro Super Bowl contender. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would rather be. So that's the end of the preseason. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the regular season. Like, let's get into the regular season going on with the media and what's all new, the hot topics, everything that's going on right now. And I'm saying to their fans, I know my fans, look, I know y'all gonna be mad about me again. I know y'all how y'all feel, but I am really happy for CeeDee. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all ain't gonna like it, y'all, but I know he's a Cowboy. But I just love seeing guys get what they worth, man. And he's a guy that deserves the money he got. 4 year, $136 million. And I'm talking about, I think there's $100 million guaranteed. Whoo-wee. That's about $34 million a year. That's a lot of money. But you gotta respect it, man. That's what the market at. He's one of the best in the business right now, man. So I'm so happy for CeeDee. You know what I'm saying? Even though we could compete, I wish you would, I'm glad you got your money. But still, hey, you could still hold out the 2 Eagle games. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm looking forward to the matchups. We going after it, battling each other, getting each other better, whatever, what happened. But, I mean, if you want to sit out, you could just still sit out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think you want to sit out for making $34 million a year. So that's a big lump sum. Woo-hoo. Hey, so blessing to my man, $136 million, man. Shout out to CeeDee, man. You deserve it. And y'all just added another great addition, man. With Dalvin Cook, 4-time Pro Bowl running back. I played against him a lot in Minnesota, and he was toting that thing. So they got a nice little double header back there. They got Zeke back and he got him back. Of course, I know they had to, I ain't gonna say tail end in their career, because people always be thinking when you get older, you get a little bad and this and that. That's not true, because I'm 33 and I'm still pretty damn good. I just saw Gilmore just signed him a 1 year, $10 million deal too with Minnesota, and he's still pretty goddamn good as well. So the old people are really kicking in. So y'all stop that with that old mess. So, but they got a nice little doubleheader back there again. Delvin, he a good guy that can, run the rock, get active, very explosive, man. He can really hit the hole. So they over there trying to do some things over there at Dallas. And I just seen they just signed Joseph. I don't know if y'all, that's my boy. He played with us on our team now. He's a big boy. He's a good run stopper. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be big. That was a big move. I thought my boy was done. He done snuck back up in here, and he going to the rivals. You know what I'm saying? He going over to Dallas. I know you got to feed your family. Do your thing. But they over there making some great additions right now. And I see them trying to move up. And I don't know what they're going to do with Dak yet. Wish he need his money. You know what I'm saying? Dak is very much deserving of his money too. Because from the looks of it, not to say like, I know it's preseason, but Trey Lance ain't looking like it right now. Definitely throwing 5 picks in the preseason. So that ain't it. I ain't saying he poo-poo. I ain't calling him boo-boo, but that ain't a good performance in the preseason. 5 picks. That's not it. That is not it. So that kind of confirmed more that they need to get Dak situated, unless you go draft you a quarterback next year. And I'm sure if y'all want to be a winning program, you're not going to be able to get one of the best ones coming out. So I know Deion's son coming out there, Shakir and all them guys, they going to be long gone, in the draft. So it looking like you going to have to pay Dak for damn sure. And, and he been getting the job done. I know y'all got high hopes for him and want him to do all this stuff, but he do get the job done. So Dallas making a lot of moves. So they need to continue to keep making the moves and play my brother, Hell State, Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? Even though he is the rival, he will always be my brother first before anything, because before we was a Cowboy or an Eagle, we were both Bulldogs. And we talking about Start Vegas, baby. Winning games over there at Start Vegas. We kind of like started a program of Start Vegas. You know what I'm saying? When Dak came down, the year he left, he was number one at one point in time. He was number one up for the Heisman. You know, when I was there with him, we was ranked top 10, one of the best defenses in the NFL in college football. So we done spent some great time together, and we both made each other better. Like I told y'all, I got a great story about him when I told y'all a couple years ago that I had to tote this man up my back, and he kind of like, hey, Slay, I'm gonna hop off, and you just run up there real quick, try to cheat so I can make sure, because he was heavy. I don't know if y'all know back then, Dak was about 240, 250, big solid dude. So yeah, but shout out to them boys, man, to them boys getting paid, to all that good stuff. And then look, this man is the GOAT on the field and the GOAT off the field right about now. And if y'all know who I'm talking about, let's just get this out the way. My man, Kelce, just really signed $100 million deal for his podcast, him and his brother, the Kelces. Like, this is crazy. I've been playing Kelce for a long time. I don't count nobody's pockets, but Kelce made more money on his podcast than he made his whole entire career of getting beat up by 800-pound linemen that he got to keep blocking every week. Look, he's making me want to go extremely harder in the podcast world, because I just hope somebody want to buy my podcast for $10 million, let alone $100 million. Jesus. The Kelce is on top of the world right now. You know, his brother Travis is dating the biggest pop star in the world, Taylor Swift. Then you got Kelce being one of the greatest centers of all time, one of the best ones, biggest Eagles fan, all over everywhere. Like this is a match made in heaven. Like, the Kelces are just living their best life right now. You know what I'm saying? They living the best right now. I'm like, first of all, I just asked Kelce, like, Travis, I know you still love football, but why keep playing? You're making $100 million just talking on the mic. I know you want to win championships. You got 2 of them already. You've been to 3. So, Jesus, like, let us win. Let us win. Even though that's the goal for us to win this year, but Jesus, y'all already up. My goodness. So, shout out to the Kelce, man. They are living their best life, man. I got to go even harder on my podcast because I'm trying to get up with them boys, man. So they need to bring me on. Hey, Kelce, y'all need to bring me on to the show, man. Bring me on to the show ASAP. I'm damn near y'all brother. So, hey, I'm the long lost one. You know what I'm saying? So, big play. You feel me? Yeah. We working together. Long lost brother. And some more big NFL news that's been going crazy right now. San Fran. You know, they ain't got the Aiyuk piece fixed up yet. And they got one of the best left tackles not playing right now, Trent. And he's still holding out. And I know he got big cuckoo's money. So he ain't worried about missing out on some money right about now because of the fact that he done made so much money. And right now, you know, his money is not really guaranteed right now. So, but with him playing on this high level, like, he need to be accounted for. Like, he need to be making his money. And from the looks of the preseason game, they need Trent bad. Yeah, I've been seeing the man Brock Purdy get hit a lot. Definitely his last preseason game that I watched. It was kind of crazy. You know, I always trying to watch San Fran a little bit because I like their defense. I like the corners over there. I just like to watch the young guys that's playing because, you know, some of these young guys that don't make that roster can, you know, I'm like, hey, coach, look at this dude here, man. He got some good feet. I think you can help him out. So stuff like that, I always just look at film like that just to help folks out. Then I like a lot of guys that play for San Fran too. And I had my cousin on that team right now who just made a practice squad named Tracy Walker. He was with me in Detroit, 3rd round pick. You know, he's over there too. So that's why I was really watching the game to watch Tracy to see how he played well. And Debo did his thing. Debo held his own. I seen him run a nice route, little stutter go, back shoulder, caught the ball. He's showing that the fact that I know guys will question his route running ability. And I think it's pretty, you know, good from my standpoint. You know what I'm saying? I think he can run routes pretty decent. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, he's very much better with the ball in his hand. That's no doubt about it. But don't forget that this man is an NFL receiver. And he was a high draft pick, 2nd rounder. So I'm sure they're not going to draft a high pick that can't run routes. So he can run routes. He's just doing what his team needs him to do. And he does it at a high level and made an all-pro. Been an all-pro receiver at that level, doing what they need him to do. And if they need him to step into the role of Brandon Aiyuk, of running the routes and doing this and doing all that, I think he can really do that at a high level too as well. So San Fran just got a lot to hold on right now. So San Fran needs to just pick their poison. I know how I think it too. San Fran, I'm like, hey, we win a lot of games without number one receivers. You know what I'm saying? The year they went to the Super Bowl with who's the goddamn quarterback at that time? Garoppolo. God damn, I couldn't get that out. Jimmy Garoppolo, they went to the Super Bowl, and I promise you probably couldn't name but Debo on that team at their receiver. And and as you see, they got Christian McCaffrey over there. They made a lot of guys that ran the ball over there too. Mitchell, I think it was over there. So San Fran believe into their program and their system more than a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? So not saying that Brandon Aiyuk is not worth this money. They just feel like, hey, we win a lot of games already. You want to be as part of the winning program and take a winning program deal, or you want to just go be the highest paid receiver and be somewhere that's just not a contender, So it's whatever he chooses to be. And that's how I did my situation. You know what I'm saying? When I was doing my contract, hey, Slay, you could go over here, go over there, but do you want to be in a winning program? Do you want to keep winning? Do you want to win? Because I feel as if I could have went a lot of other places would have paid me more money than Philly. But I'm like, but some of the places was not Super Bowl contenders. You know what I'm saying? They're not playoff contenders. So I want to, and I could feel as in playoff checks can just make up for my extra little money I was getting. And then the marketing over here is great. The fans love me, do good signings somewhere and all that kind of other stuff to get extra money on if I need to. But in this game, and definitely at my age, I'm trying to win. And I know how Brandon Aiyuk feel is he a young dude. At the peak of his talent, he shouldn't take no pay cut. You know what I'm saying? He should be getting his money deserved. I don't know what that number is, but I'm just telling you from the business standpoint, San Fran believe as in, hey, we don't win numerous of games without a number one receiver. We ran the ball well. We got great coaches. Our defense played well. So they're like, hey, you either join this bandwagon or you don't. And from the looks of it right now, Brandon Aiyuk is not trying to join the bandwagon right now. Maybe he do want to be a San Francisco guy, but of course he want to get paid for and what he's worth. He's worth the money he asking for. I don't know how much he asking for, but I know it's in one of them top 5 markets. You know what I'm saying? It's in there because he's one of the best receivers in the league right now, and that's where the market is at. So he need his money. And then, of course, with Trent, hey, look, I ain't a GM, but whatever Trent is asking for, Trent will get it from me. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he's one of the most important pieces to that team, and he does a lot for that team, man, a lot. And he's been doing that at a high level for a long time. My boy Haason Reddick, they got a lot going on right now. My boy ain't been to nothing. I'm talking about, I know them fines are busting right now. I'm talking about, it got to be up there about $3 million right about now. He ain't taking no OTA, no mandatory, or no camp. And he looking for a new contract, which he does well deserved. He been a guy that has over 10 sacks in the last 4 years. Very consistent at barely brushing that pass, man. He's the one thing he does well is get to that quarterback. And, he going to the Jets right now. He got traded to the Jets. And my thing with the Jets is I'm quite sure the Jets knew that he wanted a new contract. Because that's why we traded him. Because I guess they didn't want to pay him the money they wanted to. I don't know why. But, hey, it is what it is. He is one of the best rushers in the league. But, Eagles thought otherwise. We still think he's one of the best. But Eagles feel like, hey, I can fulfill your needs with some other guys taking less money, which is cool. That's why they drafted Nolan Smith. So, but he could try to build off that. So, but the Jets, the Jets already a strong defense. Jets always been one of the top defenses right now. They just are known for building defenses. So he in another tough situation. Like the Jets was a great defense last year. Got one of the best corners in the league over there. They got one of the best D linemen in the league right now, Quentin Williams. Of course, you got Sauce over there at the corner. You got DJ Reed. You got CJ Mosley at your linebacker, been an all-pro. They got a great defense. So they feel as a need like, hey, you go be a fill-in part to make our defense better. Like, they already feel like they're great. You know what I'm saying? So we go to a team that already feel like they are established and they feel as in with or without you, not saying you're not an important player. It's more just like, hey, we already have been a great defense before you got here. Like, you can join a bandwagon, take this money, and, and build off that. But They feel as in like you might not be better than this person or that person or whatever. I feel like just like they defense already solid, like great. And, you know, adding Haason Reddick, you're going to be even greater. But the fact they just like, we're not going to pay you that much money because we was already great. You just come over here to make us greater. And, you know, one thing about the Jets, and I've been in the league for a long time, 12 years. And look, not to talk about the Jets, y'all. All the Jet fans, don't jump on me, but I've been in the league 12 years. And I don't remember the Jets offense being fantastic. Let's just say that. I always know the Jets have been a great defense. Always. Everybody, they always win off their defense. Back when Reeves was there, Camardi, you know, had all them boys over there. Even when D. Miller was drafted, we was in the draft class. And I'm just saying, like, they is defense driven. They always depend on the defense to win them games. Because I'm saying, you see what they had the quarterback that did the butt slide and got hit with the butts. I forgot who the quarterback was at that. Is it Mark Sanchez? Yeah, it's Mark Sanchez who got hit with the butt slide and all kind of mess. Like, not this, like, they offense never been crazy right about now. And right now, they finally got the best offense they probably ever had in millions of years. Like, you got A-Rod over there now. You know, so you got Garrett Wilson who playing at elite level as a young receiver. You just got doggone Williams kid from LA. And, you know, they just got Tyron Smith at the left tackle from Dallas. Like, they building their offense up. Now it's like they both got the whole package. So right now they feeling as in our defense is already certified. We got one of the greatest quarterbacks right now that I don't even have to pay too much mind to my offense because I know Aaron Rodgers going to hold his offense to a high standards because Aaron Rodgers loves touchdowns, MVPs, and championship. That's what A-Rod loves. That's what he does. I don't play against him for 8 to 9 years. And that's what he's doing. He putting up MVP numbers, winning games, deep in the playoffs, and he trying to win championships. Even though he got one, but that's what he's trying to do. And he got guys over there now can do. He got a great running back too, a young one. So they just like, hey, we're a winning team now. Like, we got a whole winning roster. So you need to just come over here, join the bandwagon, get this championship. And then, hey, if we want to pay you now, or you can just get paid by somebody else later. That's how they just go look at it, man. That's just how the league look at it. They look at it as too much of a business, and like everything is sitting pretty for them over there. Like, it's just like it's for them to mess it up. At one point in time, I guarantee when it get to this time of the year, like a lot of guys gonna be taking less money in a lot of spots because of the fact that they go see like, hey, our team is so good. Like, you want to get on this bandwagon, or you want to go to a losing program. And a lot of guys don't want to lose. But, hey, that number got to be crazy big for you to go to a losing program for me. If it's me, like, you got to be like $4-5 million above the winning program for me to just go to this losing program. You know what I'm saying? So not talking about anybody organization, it's just that some organizations in rebuild mode. And who want to go in a rebuild mode? Like, that's just not it. I'm just not definitely at my age in my career either. So, and Haason is my age. You know, I think he like year 9, maybe year 10. And you over there in a great situation. I say still get your money. I ain't gonna tell you not to do that. Get your money. But I'm just telling you how the business part looking. They just like, hey man, we got A-Rod over here. If he healthy all through the year, we know we're going to the playoffs. Like that's how they front office thinking. So shoot, 7 more days into the first game kickoff against the Chiefs in Baltimore. So it's like, it's go time. So I know these guys ain't gonna be worried about the business no more because they gotta worry about winning games. You know, the GM, I know his job is to make this roster better, and the coaches is gonna have to coach and do this and do that to get these guys ready to go play on Sunday, Thursday, Monday night, whatever night. And I know they don't want to be talking about contract talks during the week. So, hey, somebody got to make a decision, and they got to be fast. Everybody's talking about the Russell Wilson, and the Justin Fields. Like, that's a big conversation. Like, I played against both multiple times. You know, I figured that they'll probably go with Russ because of the fact that older, mature. I ain't gonna say mature because I don't know him personally, but just more mature in the game, just evolved to the game. He knows the game very well. He played it a lot, played the Super Bowl, won a Super Bowl. led a team to a Super Bowl. Went to a lot of playoffs, got a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? He done did a lot of great things. I know he people think he came off a bad year. I won't consider it as a bad year because he really was throwing and slinging that thing. He threw a lot of crazy picks. I just think they just weren't winning a lot. But and Justin, man, you know, he's just a new style of the quarterback right now, how the generation is going. A guy that can run and throw and be effective in a run game and pass game at the quarterback position. So it was a toss-up. And I really think I don't know how they was practicing or whatever, but I think Russ is more of a better fit. You know, strong arm, they can throw the deep balls. Because I don't know, like I said, if you ever watch Pittsburgh football, it's run the ball heavy, deep play action, and shots all day. I know Justin Fields got like a strong arm, but like Russell got like his baseball arm, and we call them moon balls. I don't know if y'all know about moon balls, like them balls that go up in the air, and then it just magically just fall in your hand, and it's like some more of a soft touch, like you just boom. You know what I'm saying? He throw real great moon balls. Justin Fields, a lot of people always question his accuracy and a lot of stuff, but like I said, he playing in Chicago, windy city. Like it's hard to be accurate over there, and but he does got an ability to run. I don't see him make a lot of great throws before too, man. So he can really do his thing, man. I think he get the proper coaching, the proper everything. I think he just need a good fresh new start. So I'm glad that he got a fresh start and had some other eyes on him, maybe different coaches, different perspective of guys how to play the quarterback position, because he has a lot of talent, man. A guy that can really run and throw. He got a strong arm. So I don't know what the real deal is about him. I don't know if it's coverage reading or what it possibly can be, but I feel like he can make some lot of great throws. Like I just said, he just had a receiver go for 1,400 yards, 1,300 yards, and DJ Moore. And you know what I'm saying? He one of the best ones in the league too right now. And he gets the ball to him. You know what I'm saying? I know DJ did a lot of stuff with catching and running and after catching stuff, but hey, he's throwing it. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing it. And I feel like Chicago ain't do him good justice. And what I mean by that, I think they just ain't set him up to be like the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at all the great quarterbacks as we speak right now. Mahomes got, I'm saying like Mahomes is Mahomes. He's still going to be one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. He damn near going to be the GOAT. But he was set up real nice with the number one tight end in the NFL, future Hall of Famer. He got one of the best receivers in the NFL, and that's Tyreek Hill. But even though he's gone right now, but Tyreek Hill was a deadly threat. You know what I'm saying? And he had a good run game for a minute. Like, you know, he had a lot of great things, you know what I'm saying, that helped him build to who he is, even though he still was Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? You see Jalen Hurts. What they did, they awarded him A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Dallas Goedert, like one of the best O-lines, you know, Lane and all the Kelce, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we brought into Hurts. They brought into Patrick Mahomes. Y'all get the point. Y'all see what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying, they prepared him right. I feel like they could have put more into him, but you get the point. Maybe he get his shot, man. Hopefully Russ do his thing. You know what I'm saying? But if he doesn't, I hope so. If he doesn't, I hope Justin get his chance, the opportunity to go out here and shine and do his thing. You know what I'm saying? And get his chance for him, a team to be built around him. Hey, it's back to school time. As an adult, do you make time to learn new things as often as you like? Kids are always learning and growing, but as an adult, sometimes we lose that curiosity. Therapy can help you reconnect with your sense of wonder, because your back to school era can come at any age. I did therapy before, man. I had a kid at 13 years old, man, so I had to have help and mentor myself and had someone to talk to help me get through that situation, because it was tough. So therapy did me very well. It helped me become the man who I am today. So therapy is much needed. If you're thinking about starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with your licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. Rediscover your curiosity with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BigPlay today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/BigPlay. I'm a big gamer, as y'all know. Slay loves the game. I love playing that Call of Duty, MLB, some Madden, and some 2K. Right now, I'm playing that NCAA 2 just because they brought it back out. That is by far one of the best games right now. But I got to get on some of these folks, man. I just saw my boy Isaiah Rogers, man. He posted a little TikTok video of himself on there, man. Look, like one of his arms looks shorter than his other one. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what man got going on, but they need to fix my boy arm. You know what I'm saying? He do be wearing a little double ugly sleeves like that. I told him to take that mess off. We do not swag like that at the DB position. That is ugly. And then look, I think they got my boy bald on here. You know what I'm saying? And that's not it. My boy ain't bald headed. You know what I'm saying? He ain't bald. So fix my boy up. And look, this is my dog right here now. Reed Blankenship do not look like Reed Blankenship. Man, y'all be doing all this little face scanning and all that. I know he ain't one of the faces of the NFL, but do my boy some justice, because my boy look Chinese. You know what I'm saying? He look Chinese, and he's not Chinese. That's my dog. So y'all got to fix my boy Reed up, man. He got my boy looking stinking wanky out here. You know what I'm saying? So get my boy right, man. Please and thank you. If you need to come over and do the face scan for my boy, let's get that done. Let's get into this Brazil trip. Week 1, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. But, man, I do not want to go to Brazil. You want to know why? I'm here to tell you why. They already told us not to leave the hotel. They told us we can't do too much going on because the crime rate is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, NFL, why y'all want to send us somewhere with the crime rate this high? And like, we out the country. So, you know, the first thing people think is like something terrible can possibly happen. I told my family, do not come down there because, like, I'm not going to be nowhere to be found. Really, I'm going to be in a hotel chilling, minding my business, playing my game after a long 9.5-hour flight. So I don't have no intentions on doing that. I'm going to eat hotel food. I'm doing everything. But they said, yeah, man, it's going to be pretty crazy down there. You know, the police said they're going to be, you know, try to be the best they could possibly be, the top flight security of the world, Craig. You know what I'm saying? So we hope for that, man. But I do go down there to come down there with a win, go down there, get a W, and come back happy. You know what I'm saying? Come back home safely. Because they talking about it is crazy down there. But I'm looking forward to playing the Packers. It's going to be a great game. Jordan Love been playing extremely well. Congratulations on his contract. And one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league right now. So it's going to be a fun year. You know what I'm saying? They just went to had a great game. You know, they almost went to the NFC Championship behind them. So it's going to be a great, you know, so I got to come ready to play. Great young guys, great young group. Jordan's leading that way for sure. So this going to be fun. I'm looking for the competitive days. So we're going to get into it deeper and, you know, further into the week as the season goes and stuff like that. But right now, you know, we just got our training camp. I ain't watched too much film on them, but it's going to be an exciting game. That's what I do know, you know. So we're looking forward to playing them guys, and let's get it in Brazil, man. Let's talk about my predictions of this upcoming season. You know, hey, the only predictions. I hope all this goes on. But, you know, one of my big things right now is my best game. I feel like I'm going to have circle on my list right now. And I think it's going to be extremely fun. It's going to be a great environment. The atmosphere will be crazy. Like, it's going to be a lot of tension going on in a good way, not a bad way like we beefing or nothing like that. It'll be a good way. And my biggest game circle right now is the Cleveland Browns. And why I got that circle up, because we got some of the best players in the world on that field. You know, you get to see Lane Johnson go against Myles Garrett. Like, that's a big matchup. You know, I got myself going against a lot of great receivers, but the biggest matchup really is the fact that they DC. Jim Schwartz was my head coach in Detroit. You know, if you know Jim Schwartz won the Super Bowl here in Philly. So that's going to be the connection right there. That's going to be make the game exciting because Jim's, you know, I know how Schwartz is. Schwartz want to come out here and demolish. So he wants to go out here and execute at a high level and put a beat on us. So that's going to bring the energy and bring the fun. So that's why that game is circle, man, for my boy, you know, Jim Schwartz, man. Shout out to Jim Schwartz, one of the best DC/head coaches I've been a part of. And I just know that game will be electrifying to see that because of the fact that it's a lot of history there. So that's one of my biggest games circled up right now. And three things I want to happen for us as a team, as an organization, that I want. You know what I'm saying? We got to put the work in. But what I want for sure, first of all, I want to win the championship. That's it. Number one. Second, I want my boy Hurts to win the MVP. You know what I'm saying? I want my boy Hurts to be the MVP of this league. And, you know, and third, I got two for third. I want AJ to win Offensive Player of the Year, or I want Saquon to win Offensive Player of the Year, because I can see big numbers coming from both of them guys. I can see Saquon rushing for 1,400 yards and 900, 800 yards receiving. Maybe. You never know. Or I can see AJ going for 1,700 yards and 15 tubs, and we just like the number one great offense. So that's my goals for them this year. And besides, like, our defense playing good, but that's one of my big things I want. Because if them 3 things that happen, whoo, that's a good year for year 12 right there, buddy, for me. You know, that's a good year. But let's get to me. You know what I'm saying? Since we're talking about a good year for me, let me give you my prediction, like what I want for myself to succeed and make me feel like a complete player this year. I want to be the oldest. I don't know if I'm going to be the oldest, but I want to be the 33-year-old corner that has an all-pro year, 5+ picks, and about 15 to 16 PBUs. And you know what I'm saying? That's an all-pro year. 5 picks, 15 to 16 PBUs, and we on one of the best defenses, and we got one of the best offenses. That's an all-pro year. So I want to be a guy that's at 33-year-old to make an all-pro list and have over 5 picks or 5 at total. So, and then that gonna put me in the 30 club. That's what I'm really trying to do. I'm trying to get in the 30 club. I'm stuck right now at 28. I'm trying to get over 30. So I'm trying to get into the 30 club, man. So those are my big predictions. That's how I feel about the season this year. This is what I want to happen, man. So, hey, Eagles fans and whoever all fans of us, cross these fingers. Let's get it happen, man. We need it. That's what we need for year 12, because boy, that'd be a great, great, great year for your boy. Well, that's all I have for y'all today, man. I appreciate y'all coming and joining your boy, man. We'll see y'all next week after the game in Brazil, man, with the Packers, man. So thank y'all for joining me today. I'll see y'all soon.